Okay, let's just dive right into one of the most, well, mind-bending ideas in all of science. What if I told you that every thought in your head isn't just a spark inside your skull? What if it's a connection to the entire universe? Seriously, what if your brain isn't producing consciousness, but is actually a kind of quantum radio, just tuning into a universal field of awareness that's already out there?
And that's really the big question we're digging into here. For the longest time, we've thought of the brain as this biological computer. Yeah, it's incredibly complex, but ultimately it's predictable. But this radical new theory suggests it's more like a receiver, something that can tap into a fundamental part of the fabric of reality itself. So you might be asking, why do we even need such a wild idea? Well, it's because that standard computer-like model of the brain, it has this huge fundamental blind spot, a mystery so profound it forces us to look for answers in the incredibly strange world of quantum physics. And here it is. This is what philosophers call the hard problem. I mean, think about it. Scientists can map every single neuron, they can track every electrical signal in your brain, but they can't explain how all that physical stuff creates the feeling of seeing the color red, or the taste of chocolate, or that feeling you get when you make a choice. That subjective experience, that inner movie of being you, that's the great puzzle that classical neuroscience just really struggles to solve. This little chart just lays out the two competing visions perfectly. On one side, you've got the classical brain, it's a producer, a machine that generates your awareness from scratch. But on the other side, you've got the quantum brain, it's a receiver, a biological system that tunes into a consciousness that's already out there, literally woven into the universe. It's a completely fundamental shift in perspective. All right, so to understand how any of this could possibly work, we need to zoom in. I mean, way, way in. We're going from the biggest philosophical questions down to the microscopic architecture deep, deep inside your own neurons. And I want you to meet the microtubules. For a long, long time, we just thought these were, cellular scaffolding, little protein tubes that just held the neuron shape. But some pioneering researchers, like Sir Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff, they believe these tiny tubes are where all the quantum magic is happening. They might just be the most advanced processors on the entire planet. Okay, so how does this actually work? Well, this is the ORC-OR theory, broken down. First up, you have proteins inside these microtubules, entering a state of quantum superposition. That just means they exist in multiple possible states all at once, kind of like they're exploring every single option simultaneously. Then, as more and more of these link up across the brain, they reach a critical threshold. And at that exact moment, they all spontaneously collapse from this wave of possibilities into one single unified reality. And that big orchestrated collapse, well, the theory says that is a moment of pure conscious awareness.